Welcome back to Hit the Zone. I'm here at Red Zone X with Matt. Today we're going to do something that should help me quite a bit because I have lower back problems. So we're going to do something for your lower back.
Yeah, we're going to do like a little at-home lower back routine today. We're going to go through 3 different moves. There's going to be a couple stationary ones, and then we're going to do some dynamic ones as well.
Okay, keep in mind that I don't think I'm very flexible, so this could be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. So I'm going to get you to lay on your stomach first, Jen. So this one is called a Superman for the lower back, and there's a couple things that we can change to make it harder or easier. So what she's going to do, she's going to feet together. Okay, so what she's going to want to do is lift her feet and her torso up at the same time. So this would be progression number 1. You can actually support with your hands to help feel lower back work.
I'm good at this one.
Yeah, also going to be squeezing top of the butt. Okay, so she's going to feel lower back.
I do.
Usually what we do, okay, rest. Usually what happens, a lot of the population is seated, okay, at work for the most part. So people will have weak core. They'll need to strengthen their lower back a little bit because they usually have back pain. Mobility issues is one thing we can tackle too, but also we need to be, you know, a little bit stronger. So this is one way to do it. So that's progression 1.
I like that one.
No, that's the easiest one. So we're gonna go feet together again. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you progression 2. So reach behind, put your hands on your head. And what she's gonna do is she's gonna lift legs and upper body up, and she's gonna hold this. Usually what I would tell people to do is about 20 to 30 seconds. So if she's good with 20, right, she's trying to drive her chest up a little bit, good. Squeeze the top of her butt, and she's gonna feel those erectors on the side of her spine just lighting right up. Breathe, Jen. Move 2. You can use any resistance band. This is just a fancy one.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get her set up. You're gonna put your foot through. You're gonna grab those foam handles.
Foam handles.
Foam handles. Harder with the foam handles.
Okay.
So what this is gonna do, it's gonna challenge her core a little bit more. So it's gonna be working abs. You're gonna have to use a little bit of shoulders because she's gonna actually extend that arm up while the opposite foot is gonna extend. So she's gonna extend her right arm and she's gonna kick her left foot back.
So coordination.
Yes, coordination is what we need. So what she's doing, she's putting pressure in the abs, but she's also challenging that lower back because of the banded tubing. Good. Extend.
How many of these am I supposed to be doing?
Well, I mean, you have a lot of resistance here, so I would probably only do about 8. And what you're gonna wanna do is look straight ahead, and then that shoulder is gonna come right up. You're gonna go bicep to the ear, extending out, trying to keep this back flat. And good, Jen. One more. All the way up. Yeah. What, you tired already? Good, relaxing. So now let's switch those legs.
Oh.
So you always have to switch the leg and the arm that's moving. So make sure that arm goes up, bicep to ear. Good. And keep moving, Jen. Looks good, but don't shrug the shoulder. Yes, and extend. So this move, it looks fairly easy, but it's actually pretty tough. Yeah. Good. Relax. Again, with this one, that's move number 2, right? So we warm the back up. Now we're gonna do a little dynamic move, and now we're actually gonna do our 3rd move of the circuit, which is an isometric hold in our 45-degree back extension.
Okay.
So she's got her feet in. All she's gonna do is hands on the head again. And all she's gonna do is extend her chest up.
Oh.
And she's gonna hold that position while she kind of squeezes her butt a little tighter until she feels her back working. So this would be progression 1 for the 45-degree. Progression 2, you ready? You're gonna extend all the way down, bend at the hips. So now we're stretching the lower back muscles. Extend up. She's not gonna hyperextend to here. And now it's just a little bit more of a dynamic move.
So how long,
Jen.
if you're doing it just sitting like this, how long should you stay like this?
I would do it for like 30 seconds. Okay. If you can do 30 seconds, then you can move to the next move.
And then how many of these would you do?
I would do, again, anywhere from 8 to 12 is a good number to start.
Okay, and this is actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yes, it is. Good, keep moving. Do 2 more. Again, she's not trying to hyperextend the lower back. She's just coming up, so she's following that 45-degree contour. Back's tight?
Back feels good.
Good.
Good. So what are the 3 that we did? We did the Superman.
Superman was the first one. So again, like there's some progressions there because you're going to get into that move and you're going to think that it's kind of easy.
No.
But those back muscles are going to want to tighten right up. And if you've been seated for most of your day, they're going to be pretty weak. So again, we've done ones where we talk about core strengthening. This would be in relationship to that.
Okay, and then we went to the ground and we stayed on the ground and we did it with any band you can do it with, as long as...
Yeah, as long as it's got 2 ends.
And then we did do this one, but this is in a gym. But there is an option where you could do it if you have a footstool. Or
Yeah, you gotta
I
get
suggested
creative.
coffee table, but I don't know if that'll work.
So, majority of people do have like an ottoman, or they do have a coffee table, so we could use that model. It's very similar to this, but we got to get creative when we're at home, because not a lot of people have gym equipment at home.
Right.
So the first 2 we could do. The third one I'm going to show you. So we're actually going to go. This is a bench, but again, you can use coffee table if you really wanted to, but also like an ottoman or a footstool.
Okay.
Okay, so what she's gonna do, she's gonna have her feet, and when you have your feet against the wall, you have to push your toes against the wall fairly tough, because if you don't, you're gonna end up falling forward. So when we position this bench, it's gonna be very similar to how we had the 45 degree. It's gonna be right on the hips, and what she's gonna do is hands on her head, and she's just gonna hold this position. So she's focusing on lower back. She's trying to keep her chest up and out, but she's got to control that breathing too. And push those toes against the wall. Perfect, Jen.
And
Burning.
Yeah.
Good, relax.
That's good. So all 3 of those moves are really good to strengthen your lower back, so that hopefully you won't hurt it as much either, right?
Yeah, typically like when we go to the gym, we've worked all day, you know, where we just want to move, and then we're going to be bending, twisting, and usually that's when we'll injure ourselves, or when we're at home doing housework, that type of thing.
Right.
So to have this in a warm-up routine is pretty important.
Okay.
For sure.
Thanks, Matt.
No problem.
Keep watching. There'll be more Hit the Zone at Red Zone X.